watu chirangi cha Crown Paints eyure company nambe yemo eyo korose chirangi meyense yiga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira sokoro isya ebintu biriya bikomanya seka ngo kwanira chirangi ejo boyiko chire chichi brand ao ejo chire chingi ya kirage chirangi chiga nigo chire chibirengo ao punabono mbabwate chirangi cyo wakwa imeye nyumba isiko ye nyumba chire chikomentera nibwa amavuta yani oil na bwigo chiriya chia mache inyuranga chirangi chiga nigo chire kurwase chire chiri guririke iriya gatigati wekari guri iriya bantabati bwigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyo bwate emixer iyo wochoganya chirangi wikabunuraganye wochoganire erangi yiga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores na bokwege namuna ekale aho watagete nigo kwayanyora bwikirano tutarire rero eribwe nyorere abamanyi naboigo Ekeonga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorelekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores ugiye gutoka se enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumucho yigo musongo eyuerange neduka ya Safaricom mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwe trase namba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Kipi kinachokusababisha ukose imani na mimi?
Hivyo vitendo vyako.
Kwa hiyo ndio maana umeamua kunificha kama mkeo anaumwa.
Unasemaje? Nilichokuambia nimemaanisha.
Mimi ninachotaka ni kupona kwa mdogo wangu na si vinginevyo. Kwa hiyo shemeji, tekeleza ulichoambiwa.
Shemeji, yaani mimi kuongeza mke wa pili ndio tiba ili mke wangu aweze kupona. Sasa hii ni dawa au ni mashariki? Mimi sikutaki kukuoa wewe kwa sababu ya kufanya mapenzi. Lengo la mimi kukuoa wewe ili kumponya mke wangu ambaye ni mgonjwa.
Una uhakika ukinioa mke wako atapona? Na asipopona je?
Wancha morigereria mugasomia kigima kurogeta seni kia Getembe TV cha butokire chitaika Ibere gore Chinsa Isano na Ibere cha bono mugaso chinga twikira SMS Ekeonga tokomanye gati aria agenderere gwateka kurwa imene isko yorogongorwa gusi kose amayia ali abereka akora kana ritko erigari arero nchamuna botambe korokwa Catherine Nyaboga ve Nyaboga kurasa muna bo imanyiriro Mike Wills nero koneke buna chibichechi na Mario genko ikira chira senchira ere yobekranwe Soike obena intogoika omwerio. Mawaziri omonene omusike Musalia Mudavadi niga kwanire omorembe imeyense ire ya Haiti. No mwaka yomo oyitirege muraiwense ya Kenya Daktari William Samoei Ruto agenda imeyense ya Haiti egento keirerete abanyanyimbo kurwa Kenya kotumwa gochia ense yo. Okona ase gikarukiwa bomo imambieri tskore rero Mudavadi niga erera buno omorembe nigo iranire asense yo ase bono no na boroke wabacha kire kogenda chiskuru ase na nigo niga tugia nyimbo kwa Kenya abakora emirimo imiya natibara unererea bone bwa mwanya bantu ndibwense kutoka asense yu ya Haiti.
Exactly in September last year, President Ruto actually flew to Haiti on his way to the UN General Assembly meetings. So 1 year today, the timelines were well defined in this framework. There have been challenges. Commitments have been honored in certain circumstances, and others have not been honored. But one thing is clear: a ray of hope has appeared for the people of Haiti. Schools have reopened in some circumstances. Critical infrastructure are operational. The port, the airport, some of the medical institutions are functioning. I also had a chance to go to the Dominican Republic, which has been very supportive in providing Medivac facilities for the Kenyan police there. So there's a general feeling that there's indeed hope if we can all pull together and extend a hand of help in this area. So I really wish to appeal to you that strong support for clear clarity and support for the resolutions that are necessary become critical so that we can be able to move to the next level. For Kenya, one of the things that we can proudly talk of is that as we executed this mandate, 11,000 kilometers away, there has been no record of a human rights violation by the police contingent that is assigned to Haiti.
Mambia yeritkurerera ekiama kia UDA insi oburayi bwaye omuriki bw'ekiama ekyo omoske Hassan Omar nigo kiarigania omurayi omogeni omoske Buzek Kiprop ase ekiama ekyo. Omoske Buzek nigo asobe nase ekiama ekyo na nigo arachikuriga ekiro ky'obugavana ekaunti ya Uasin Gishu ase obochori obone buri mutu bw'omwaka 2027. Gokwana kera amwarigania omoske Omar nigo asiore bona UDA na ekiama ekenene na nigo barachigusira undu bwensi okoligia ekirogo kikorwa ase ekiama ekyo.
Hapa ni serikali ya maarifa. Sisi tunataka bottom up. Na sisi tuna hakika kwamba wewe pia utaimarisha ile sera ya bottom up wakati utakuwa mwanachama wa UDA. UDA itakuwa ndio biggest party in Kenya. Ndio chama kikubwa kabisa. Kina wabunge na maseneta 176. Na vile ninavyoona baada hii mwaka tukienda hiyo uchaguzi tunaongeza Northern Kenya, hata hii Jumamosi tunaenda kukaribisha wengine huko Northern Kenya. Tutaongeza Pwani, tutaongeza maeneo mengine Western, tutaongeza zaidi. Hii itakuwa chama nilivyosema ya tutam. Tutamaliza siku ile tutatoka kama UDA ni siku ile tumesema sisi wenyewe acha mwingine sasa ajaribu. Sisi tumetulia sasa. Kwa hivyo karibu sana Buzeki. Mimi nakutakia heri na azma yako itakuwa ni azma yetu pia kama UDA. Pale kutawezekana tutashirikiana na sisi tutahakikisha kama vile tunafanya katika maeneo yote ya Kenya. Pale kutakuwa na upinzani, tutahakikisha kutakuwa na nomination free and fair. Mwanzo katika hii bonde la ufa, kama unataka kuanguka, pendelewa.
Yakabeire omukonyi b'omurai bwensi ya Kenya Omosike Rigathi Gachagua nigakwanire obomo bwensi moyo kwamiriria serikali gose the United Opposition. Ase atebire obomo obwo nigo burachi gosokia omwamiriria bwekiro ky'oburai bwensi erio gotiemana nero omurai bwensi ya Kenya Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Ukwana n'abaliki bamang'ana korwachia abisi chekiama ekyo kya gose gukwana korwachia abisi chekiama kya ya DCP omocho Nairobi. Gachagua nigatebete kiama ekyo nigo kirachi gosiria osegosira abakuriga ebirogo korwa ebyama bire ense yensemo yokwamiriria eserikali gochakira obwMC weka obuyumbe anene muno ase obochori oboke obubore bosio nase obochori obunene bore mutwe bo mwaka 2027 nigo barache gosokia bamiriria bibirogo byonse bigoikira ekiro yakenene ky'oburai bwense.
In the spirit of collaboration and fairness under the United Opposition and our resolve to unity ahead of the 2027 general elections, leading to the identification of one presidential candidate to face William Ruto, we have agreed that DCP will support the Democratic Party in Ibere North constituency, acknowledging that the seat was previously held by the Democratic Party and should rightfully be retained for the party's candidate to complete a full term, and hence DCP has agreed to give support to the Democratic Party candidate and start down our candidate at DCP. This decision has also been informed by the recognition that the Honorable Justin Bidan Muturi, the party leader of the Democratic Party, is a great leader from that region with enhanced capacity and undoubted leadership qualities to lead the Democratic Party into winning the seat. We shall therefore support the Democratic Party candidate and ask our members in Ibere North to support that candidate for the Democratic Party. Number two, we have also agreed that we support the Wiper Patriotic Front candidate in Mubuni ward in Machakos County under the opposition banner. Equally, we have also agreed to support the candidate of the DAP Kenya candidate in Kabuchai and Chwele ward in Bungoma County. For other elective positions, DCP shall field and mobilize fully to campaign, popularize and seek votes at our party ticket. As we compete, we shall respect our opposition parties in those regions, mindful that democracy is the preserve of every Kenyan. This consensus and agreement among the parties in the united opposition only applies to the by-elections. However, let me confirm that in the 2027 general election, DCP shall field a presidential candidate and other candidates in the 290 constituencies, 47 counties, and 1,450 wards across the Republic.
Na umurai kiama kira kia Wiper Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka nigo agenderere kumochi serikali na goteba gatia barai nigo bakora imirimo mamincha n'echinkwana cyabo. Kwana segikaro n'abasaye Kalonzo nigo asemeti abasaye buna ensi ya Kenya nigo erakine wotira omuke w'abasaye na kubolya ekyombekire kyabo cyoli n'echimbebe kya Independent and Electoral Boundaries Commission IEBC ukora imirimo ya kene egekogera ensemo ya serikali neroche ayo ekyombekyo kegendrete gukora na nigo kirache kumukya egitambukiro.
This country will now grow up with you guys looking at you. Even in fact, you're able to sit like this from Wiper Patriotic Front, from UDA, from Jubilee, from everywhere. And you're able to sit like this. Go tell your leaders, tolerate each other as well. I'll tell them myself, you know, I'm never afraid of them. I tell them. Because I know each one of them. And much as I acknowledge my own weaknesses, I know the terrible weaknesses on the part of some of our leaders. They do the opposite of what they say. They tell you, I mean, double-faced people. They tell you, hey, we're going to rid this country of corruption, and go and immediately the next thing is any procurement. Devolution, they say we're devolution. They don't believe in it. But let us be careful not to devolve corruption. It's already done. It's been devolved as well. We must really, there's a lot of work to you guys to do. The governance structures, even the youth council, interparty council must also try to bring up, in my view, my honest advice, some structures, governance structures that will continue to say no. And you see, for now, we must continue to call out to this regime and to tell them it is not to be business as usual. This revolution is ongoing, and it will come to its fruition at the ballot box in 2027. And nobody can do anything about it. So we are just telling IBC as well not to be partisan. We are watching. They already procured materials. I must tell you this. They've already, even before the new Ruto Commission came into place, the CEO of IBC, they may have told you this, have already procured materials for 2020.
Ekeombe kiragia kurigereria chimbwa na boigo kurania obukurumi ya Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission EACC nigo kiaganire koyogwa chinguru chisaine na boigo kubwataraniwa ase okurwania obukurumi ase bono be murunganirie ase okutabwataraniwa ni abisio mosoire omonne bwe serikali chinga kichokorusia igatie bina ase ebigambiro okwana bose bwe kamati ya Senate eyo korige utumiki bwechibesa nigo Ekeombe kyo boigo kemurunganire ase kirebuna nigo egatie bina 15 na bitatu gose 18 byobokurumi anene mono kurwa ase abakolimire bechi county osekuru ase county na inde bakorire obotuki boisaine byabete bikorosubwa ase bigambiro batate biri gose batabeti bakubwatiraniwa.
Column 1, 2, 3, 4, that EACC is never consulted. Gentlemen, don't you think we are having a problem? I mean, how can we run the country, especially on this area of war against corruption, so casually, in a very casual manner like this? So, I want you to be very candid to us, because Constitution's chairman, Constitution is a living document. If it's not serving the country, we can amend it.
Indicated that if EACC needs to be given powers to prosecute so that the effectiveness on the fight against corruption can be achieved, so be it. Because now, even I'm being sympathetic and empathizing with you, CEO, and the chair, when Senator Wambua asks you what is the reason. Yet in your action, you have said you was not consulted. So you don't even know the reason why this matter was withdrawn.
Happened on 13th of February 2023. 1 year down the line, the matter was entirely withdrawn by the DPP. So now that is the scenario we have. When we present a case, the first time, there is sufficient evidence in court as per the decision of the DPP. But as the case goes on, the DPP withdraws charges against one individual and then later decides to withdraw charges against the whole group. So in most of these cases, that is the scenario. So unless you want us...
In such a case, what is supposed to be the recourse? Does it mean then that witness goes scot-free? Yet in your view, he was culpable?
Of course, once charges are withdrawn against a suspect under Section 87A of the Criminal Procedure Code, that person is set free immediately.
Mwancho murigereria gwikiraga unoto gochikobekere gatone Ekeonga Chinsa 10 Chinsa Isano na Ibere senchira yo bwengo moira ikominto ira nega igata karetira yo mana yanda senchira yo bwengo boigo toro burigerir burobia.
Eduka yo bomo ya Uhuru Superstores Limited nero eduka echolide ili kubwatuka chirangi cha Crown Paints eyuere company nambe yemo eyo korose chirangi meyense yiga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira sokoro isya ebintu biria bikomanya seka ngokwanira chirangi ekyo boigo chire chechi brand ao ekyo chire chingia kirage chirangi chiga nigo chire chibirengo ao nabono mbabwate chirangi cyo gwakwa imeye nyumba isiko ye nyumba chire chikomentera nigwa amavuta yani oil na boigo chiriya chia mache inyuranga chirangi chiga nigo chire korwase chire chiri guririke iriya gatigati wekarigori iri abantabati boigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyo bwate emixer iyo bwochoganya chirangi wikabunuragani bwochoganiri erangi yiga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores nabo kwegena muna ekale aho watagete nigo kwayanyora bwikirano tutarire rero eribwe nyorere abamanyi aboigo enekenga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yego toka se enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumucho yigo musongo iyo erangane duka ya Safaricom Mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyure angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakire simigwetera ase chinamba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Ndagira njana sabuna iyero sirine Riziki Caterers. Riziki Caterers ngorobare obukoreri ubuya ase Chinsa mubuna outside catering. Asemeyega buna chinyangi chionse, chi birthday, housewarming, chi anniversary, chi get together, amatanga, corporate events. Kokorabare nankwena nabare obukoreri ase Chinsa muboyego buna decorations, chi ebirogo, chimesa, chikeke, nabo igon kuru barobo koreri bwa public address system. Diubago to kambarabari ne skuru yuboroso ya jogo. Samange bakresi miase namba 0797119986. Riziki Caterers, Ubuansu Windagera.